Hello, my name's John Dobson. Welcome to my video blog. This is my very first shot at doing a video blog. Haven't tried one before. Hopefully it's not rubbish. Feel free to tell me if it is, and I won't do any more, and I won't pollute your Facebook feed with them. So, the reason I'm doing this one right now, though, is I'm literally just back from a wedding rehearsal. So, the couple that are getting married in just a few days haven't done their vows yet. That's actually not that uncommon. For most people, vows is one of the last things that they do. Some people do put them together 6 months in advance and have them ready to go. That's fantastic, and you'll be very unstressed as a result. However, a lot of people leave them to the last minute. What I do want to reassure you of, firstly, is that that's not uncommon. Lots of people do leave it right to the last minute, and once you've set about doing them, they're actually quite easy to do, but a lot of people really struggle to put pen to paper and actually start the process. One thing to remember is that you are not going to sit down to write your vows and have the complete idea of what you're going to write set in your head. You don't need to know where you're going to start with. My number one piece of advice is just grab a pen and a piece of paper and start writing. Once you start, you'll find it won't be as hard as you think it is. If you are struggling for ideas and you want some sort of push in the right direction, then have a chat to the Celebrant. You can also jump onto the net as well and get some samples of some vows that you can have a look at. That can give you an idea of some form and some structure, maybe some of the things you might like to say. A lot of people as well see a line that's exactly what they want to say written in someone else's vows. It's completely okay to take those lines. If they say exactly what you want to say, then you don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's sitting right there ready for you. A lot of people steal quite a few lines from bits and pieces, put them together. Then they find they're personalizing them a little bit, then adding a line of their own, then changing some of the originals. Before you know it, they've practically written the whole lot from scratch anyway. So a lot of people want their vows to be a surprise on the big day as well. Very easy to do. All you need to do is give each other an idea of how long you want the vows to be. So one of you, if you start, scribble down a rough draft, the sort of things you think you might like to say, and then get an idea of the word count that you think you're going to be going for. So once you've done that, you'd say 60 words, 120 words, 300 words, whatever it is. Then let your partner know. If the two of you can agree on a word count, then you've got a great place to start. Now, the second thing that you need is you need an impartial person who can read both of your vows and let you know if one of you is on the wrong track. So the Celebrant is the obvious choice. I did this quite a lot myself, and if one of you sends through a epic love poem and the other one sends through a limerick with a laugh every line, then I can let the limerick person know that maybe you want to go a little bit more serious. Maybe you want to put a few less jokes in. By doing this, you can make sure that you don't have to know each other's vows beforehand. They can be a surprise on the big day. But you can also know that someone's going to be looking out for you and making sure that your vows are not terribly mismatched. It is okay to put humor in vows. It's very nice to put a humorous line in the middle of vows and something that's really personal to you as well. To start really warm and then a little funny line in the middle, and then closing off with a really warm commitment or vow is really nice. As far as delivering them goes, you've got lots and lots of options. You can memorize them if you're feeling really brave. Generally, I don't recommend memorizing. There's a lot of stress on this day, and you don't know quite how it's going to hit you. I have seen people memorize it. I've never seen anyone do it terribly badly. What I usually find though is that I don't think it goes the way that people think it's going to go. I think they're very much in their own head, remembering the words, and I don't think they're necessarily in the moment. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. But look, if you're the sort of person who can ad limit or memorize, then feel free to go for it. Some people read off a little card. Of course, you can repeat line by line after your celebrant. What I always do, what I do very often for people, is print them up in nice big font so that they're very easily read, even if you're the sort of person who wears glasses and you can't see much at all. And then we just hold that up next to your partner's shoulder. I hold the microphone for you. And if I'm holding this just right, then most people out there can't even see that I'm holding something up for you. And it might even look like you're doing it off the top of your head anyway. But this is a great backup as well if you are memorizing it, just in case you blank and you don't know what it is that you're supposed to be saying next, that you've got a little prompt sitting there waiting for you. That's probably my main advice. When you are writing out, and when you think you've finished, rehearse it in front of a mirror. So the main thing I always look to do is just say it out loud. You find that something can look great on paper, but when you actually come to say it out loud, it doesn't run smoothly for you, or it doesn't sound quite the way you want it to sound. So thoroughly recommend, yeah, reciting them in front of a mirror after you're done. The most important thing is that if you do get stuck, and plenty of people do, and you can't get any further, don't sit there and worry about it. Give your celebrant a call, get them to talk you through it. I have been a celebrant for, since 2009. I'm not sure how many people now, probably I'd say 60 or 70 people that I've either sat down with at a coffee shop or I've sat down with over the phone, and we've actually drafted their vows there on the spot. And it's a very easy thing for your celebrant to do. They'll have lots of experience doing that. So if you do get stuck, give your celebrant a call. Don't let you lose sleep. Do jump on and just put pen to paper and start going, and make sure you use all of the resources that you've got available, and don't worry too much about delivery. Have lots and lots of fun. Do feel free to visit my Facebook page or my website if you want any more advice or assistance. Have a great day.